Have you ever wondered about the delicate dance between leadership and submission? How the struggle to lead or follow can sometimes lead to unexpected confrontations? Well, settle in, my friends, as we delve into a tale that might just challenge your perspective. Once upon a time, a man found himself struggling. His vision of success seemed out of reach, with his wife hesitant to join him on this journey. In his quest for answers, he turned to an expected source of wisdom, his pastor. Pastor Jonathan, a respected figure within the community, was known for his guidance and leadership. His men's group for married men seemed the perfect place for our friend to seek advice. But the counsel he received was unexpected. Instead of understanding or practical advice, the pastor pointed a finger at the man's supposed lack of submission to God, implying his wife's reluctance was merely a reflection of his own leadership flaws. The man, taken aback, disagreed with this assessment, sparking a tension that would only grow. In a hasty response, Pastor Jonathan suggested the man's marital issues were his own fault for marrying a so-called heathen. This exchange, far from nurturing a spirit of unity, created a rift between the man and his spiritual leader. Despite the conflict, the man attempted to address the pastor respectfully, expressing his concern for what he perceived as an insult to his wife. Yet the pastor denied any wrongdoing, leaving the man feeling gaslighted. As time passed, the pastor's frustration at the congregation for not fully embracing his vision became evident, and so our friend found himself facing the same predicament as his pastor. The discrepancy between the advice given to him and the pastor's own struggles with the congregation was too glaring to ignore. In a bold move, the man decided to confront the pastor publicly, highlighting the hypocrisy of his advice. He questioned the pastor's demand for submission, pointing out that true leadership isn't about enforcing compliance, but about embodying the values you preach. The man urged the pastor to reflect on his advice, suggesting that perhaps the real struggle was not in the congregation's inability to align, but in the pastor's own failure to submit to the divine guidance he sought to impart. The story of this man's struggle, the pastor's advice, and the resulting conflict serve as a reminder that leadership and submission are two sides of the same coin. For true leadership to exist, there must first be submission to values, principles, and in this case, divine guidance. No matter our place in society, we're all leaders in some manner. But until we learn to submit to our values, to our faith, to each other, we might just find ourselves in a dance as complex and challenging as the one our friend found himself in. In the end, the man's journey was not just about marital struggles or a disagreement with his pastor. It was about understanding the true essence of leadership and submission. As we navigate our own struggles, may we learn from his journey and strive to lead with humility, understanding, and genuine spiritual alignment.